Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 704. It's a Soviet Tier 9 tank destroyer and it's located on the southwest spawn of Highway under the command of Awppenheimer. Right, well, battle is about to commence and they're off. Or not. Yep, they're off. It's the 704 is supposed to be the replacement for the ISU 152. Sloped armour, the massive BL10 152mm gun, capable of alpha damage of 750 hit points with a single shot. This is a camouflage monster because once it's hidden in a bush, out of sight, you only know it's there because all of a sudden you lose all your hit points. It is a complete devil, very difficult to detect, and a great little tank to play. I know a certain female player on the North American server who has great fun with this little tank destroyer. She derps people from a distance and then chuckles to herself afterwards. Don't you, Sophie? Okay, we know there's some enemy up there. We haven't seen them yet, but that won't be long before we do. Okay. Let the fun commence. Object board 30U. That's a tier 10 medium. He can strip that of most of his hit points in just one shot, but instead he's going for the Object 2684. Oh, look at that! That's a high roll. 763. He's stripped away half the hit points of that 268. Ooh, bounced around from him as well. He's obviously not happy, that 268. Well, who can blame him? Now, the RU-251 who's spotting for us just lost a massive load of hit points. We can't see the 268, but he fired a round in blind. Reload time 14.43 seconds. Oh, and we've got a C-54 lightweight. Yeah, he's got the RU-251. Now, will he appear? Oh, he fired in anticipation of the T-54 lightweight coming around the corner, but he just delayed for long enough to avoid the shell. There's a batch at 25 ton there, under a lot of pressure. Can we finish him off? Well, he fired blind. He anticipated where it was actually headed, and it's gone now. So, we've cleared the west side of the map of the enemy, but we can see a gorilla dialing in. Yes! It's a low roll though, 657. You see the sheer power and accuracy of the BL10. Right, there's that T-54 lightweight again. Can we get a shot on him? Yes, I think so. Ooh! 818! Yep. Well, he's almost out of hit points now. And he's dead. Okay, Type 5 heavy. And we fire an APCR round through him. 626. It's a low roll again, but the Type 4 is not going to last long. He's down to 41 hit points. And he's dead. Now, M46 pattern. Oh, 828. That's a high roll. He's being crafty here. He's actually using a bit of cover, and it's a good job that he did because there is an AMX 1390 slightly off to the south. Well, he tried a shot at it. I don't think he hit it though, because yep, the The marker's still there. Oh, there he is. Locked on. Now he's gone. Simple as that. Ooh, 750 hit point round from a T95. You see, the slope time on this thing is pretty awesome. It really can bounce a lot of rounds. T95. You go for it? Yep, I think so. Oh, he didn't get it. He shakes his reticule. Go for it again? I think so. Almost ready to fire. Go for the... Oh no, he didn't get it. Now that Wizzy 11114 would be a one-shot, but I think he wants that T95. It's still tracked. And this time he gets him. 683. I think he took a round through his... Yeah, he took a heat round through his muzzle brake. Go for the T95 again. And another 762. That brings up the high caliber if he keeps going. Oh, it's tracked again. Oh, and he takes him this time. So this time he's going to go for the Wizzy. And he's so low on hit points, it'll be a one shot. Oh no, it missed. I reckon the shell must have gone over him. That one worked. 351. They're 2 tanks up now. He now has 3 kills. Now, there are targets still over on the east side of the map. We have got guys in the north near the enemy camp area. But there is the problem. There's a tortoise somewhere. An M46 Patton acting as his guardian. Okay. There's the Patton. There's the tortoise. Okay, which one do we go for first? The Patton. And he missed it. How could he miss? Okay, we're going to go for the tortoise this time. And it works. 741. And we lose our 268. Taken out by the Patton. And that was enemy Arty round, the Conqueror gun carriage. 282. In fact, that was a very near miss. You can see where some of the rounds bounced. I mean, that was a heat round, went straight through the muzzle brake there. I think the angle which it hit was somewhere around about there. Oh, tortoise is looking at us. Okay. No, doesn't get it that time. But he is a one shot. Taking more rounds, and one of those went through the front of the bit too. Went through the front. And that's an Arty round. It was a near miss though. And the Patton's gone. The Patton was using APCR on us, so was the tortoise. Okay, there's the Conqueror. There's only 4 left on the enemy team. We know 2 are in the north, the Object 268 and the Object 705. Conqueror's nearby, there he is. And oh, the T-54E1 came back from the town and we can get shots on him. And we do, 780, it's a high roll. Oh, just got our T-28 though. We got shots on the T-54 though. We give him a... We need to go underneath the bridge. Is he going to go over? No, the T-54 is expecting him. He's anticipating he's going to come under. Awppenheimer's not going to fall for that. He's got the advantage. 2 teammates on the other side of the bridge. And once they've got his attention, then he can attack. T-54 is more concerned with Awppenheimer and that big BL-10 than he is with the others, the AMX. Here they come. They're going to distract him. Yep, he's distracted now. Awppenheimer can see that. He knows that this distraction. Goes in. Oh, he doesn't get it. But the T-54 goes down. The convoy takes the kill on that one. So there's only 2 enemy remaining. And the Object 268 blocks and fires in a round, which goes in and takes us out. And Awppenheimer says, "Rip, lol." Yeah, well, I'm sure you did very well. The Object 261 won't last very long. Oh no, well no, he will last long. It's on our team. The Object 268 won't last long. The convoy will take him. Yes, he got a shot into him. The Object 430 is trying to find that 705. I think he's over the railway tracks in the dip. There he is. Yep. Confirmed. Unfortunately, he's not a one-shot though. Conway's come around the corner to deal with the 268. There he is. That is the 2-minute hooter. Oh, ouch. Lost some hit points to the 268. Oh my gum, it's the 705 managed to get revenge. As the convoy's now gone very defensive. Well, that's mainly because he doesn't have any teammates with him. It's 2 against 1 here. And I think the Object 268 is trying to exploit that. And he does. 577 off the convoy. Convoy can't afford to make a mistake again, and the Object 261 needs to put a round onto the convoy. Oh! Onto the 268 rather. We lost the convoy to a ram, but that's the 1-minute hooter. And I don't think the enemy can win, but I'm getting the feeling now that we can't get the kill. The Tortoise is just coming up on the Object 268. There he is. He's been spotted. 30 seconds to go. And he's bouncing rounds. I don't think he can win. You can see that this Tortoise has had several HE rounds hit him. Oh! That's it. Time's up. It's a draw. I was looking so good at one point. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's the first class tank of an Awppenheimer in the Object 704. He also managed to get a 5 for effect for dealing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, and the High Calibre for dealing the most damage in the battle overall, and a win rate of 7955. If we look at the team score, there it is, highest damage, 7,675 hit points. That's a huge amount, but the next highest scorer was Conway with 4,009, but he couldn't stop those enemy getting him the 268 and the T54 helping him. The next highest scorer on the kill side was actually the Conway. He managed to get 4 kills. The Object 704 of Awppenheimer managed to get 3, and the T22 managed to get 2 kills. Highest scorer on the enemy team was that Object 2684 with 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, well, it was Awppenheimer who managed to get the highest amount, 731. Then we've got Conway with 617. And then we've got the Object 2684 on his team with 498. Awppenheimer fired 23 rounds. He got 13 direct hits, 12 penetration, damage of 7,675 hit points, of which 6,584 were at more than 300 meters. He received 9 hits from the enemy. 4 of them were penetrations, 5 non-penetrations, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. He blocked damage of 2,030 hit points. He damaged 10 of the enemy but killed 3 of them, and did damage assistance of 505 hit points. On a premium counter, he earned 64,277 credits, and also got 5,022 credits for courageous resistance because he managed to get the epic medal, the High Calibre, on a losing team, or rather a drawing team. And that brought up a total of 69,299 credits. But after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and he did use a lot of APCR premium rounds, he actually ended up with a deficit of 20,977 credits. He received 1 bond for the High Calibre, 1,096 XP, 615 for courageous resistance, bringing up a total of 1,711 experience points altogether. So 7.7k damage, and it's only a draw. Well, yeah, but at the end, the fact was that I think you were let down. That Conway was a little too timid to actually go in there and finish the job on the 268. And because he was playing cautious, he actually ended up losing out. And also, I think as well, the 261, he could have helped out as well by firing in some rounds, but maybe, just maybe, he was out of ammunition. That could have been a possibility. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.